Hi everybody, how are you guys all doing? I hope that you guys are all doing amazing today. My name is TracEy and you're watching me here at TracEy Monster on YouTube. You can also find me at TracEy Monster Savings on Etsy, Payhip, and Instagram, where you'll find a ton of really super fun money savings challenges that will help those of you who are looking to add to your sinking funds, or for those of you who are looking to pay off debt, or for those of you who are looking to save money for that next big purchase that you have coming up in your life. But before I get started in today's video, I always like to start my videos off by saying thank you to each one of you for taking the time to click on that play button and giving me the opportunity to share these types of videos with you. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into today's video, because I need to figure out how much I need to budget and save for March week 3 and March week 4, which also happens to be week 12 and week 13 for the year. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on in. So the first challenge that I'll be participating in today is the 52-week savings challenge, where I'm trying to save $1,378 in a year. And so since we are on week 12 and week 13, I need to mark off. I don't have my marker with me, so I guess I'll just go ahead and use, let's see. There's my marker right there. Let me get it really quick. It's over on the other side of the room. Okay, so here's my marker. And so week 12 will be there. I need to save $12. And then week 13, I need to save $13. And that is for the 52-week savings challenge. The next savings challenge that I have here is Save the Change, and I have all of my change right here. However, for week 12, we are going to zero that out because I am going to combine all of the change from week 12 and week 13 together, and then I'll just write it down into week 13. So here is my change. I know I have a whole lot more, some like in my car and stuff, but this is just what I had handy here in my purse. Okay, so we have $1 there, and then we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So $1.39. Here is my counter change tray. Let me go ahead and put my quarters in there, my dimes in there, and then I have nickels going in right there, and then I am ready to roll pennies past the point of quarters. I am way past that little line there. I am ready to roll quarters and now pennies. So that is all of my change going in there. Now let's go ahead and write it down on my tracker here, and that's going to be $1.39 for Save the Change. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this sun glare coming through. So let me go ahead and adjust my blinds really quick. Hopefully it doesn't get too dark in here. Let me see if I can turn on my light. Give me just a moment as I turn the light on. Hopefully that'll make somewhat of a difference. We shall see. Okay, so there we go. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Okay, let's see here. The next one is Roll the Dice, and on Roll the Dice, I need 2 dice in order to roll for this one. And let's go ahead, let's take the orange ones, since I am using orange marker to highlight when I am stuffing my little, my sleeve with all of my cash in it. All right, so this is gonna be for week 12. And I need my marker, which is right here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. All right, we got a 4 and a 1. That was a 4. A 4 and a 1. So there's 1 and there is 4. So I need to save $5 for week 12. All right, let's go ahead and do week 13. And we have double 5s. All right, so for week 13, which is this week, I get to save $10. Awesome. Okay, that is good. And so total for the last 2 weeks will be $15 total for Roll the Dice. All right, and now we have the 70s savings challenge, where I'm trying to save $1,535. And so for just right now, temporarily, let's go ahead and do, let's see, for both weeks, let's go ahead and do, let's see, I'm trying to think here. Do I want to do 50, 20, 10? Okay. I hope I don't, okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 20, 10, 5, and 1. If, when I get closer to finishing these savings challenges, I might add a 50 in for each one of the weeks, but, let's just see where we are when I add all of these challenges up so far. And I'm going to do that for week 12. And I'm also going to do that for week 13. So 20s, 10s, 5s, and then 1s, okay? So that will be for the 70s savings challenge. And it looks like that sun is coming through again. My goodness, this is really, it's a really bright day out here. Hopefully it's not too bright or too dark on the video here. Okay, so let's go ahead and I wonder if I adjust the lighting, if that'll help any. Let me see. Let me change the, no, I like that one right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this one to the side, and we may revisit this one. We'll see what happens. Okay, the next savings challenge. Let's see. I need to put these trackers for week 3 and 4 in the front of this one. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the Happy Hearts Day. And I will be finishing this one off this week since it is Easter. And let's see here. I used this marker right here. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and do, let's go ahead and do, let's do 20 and 1 for week 12, right? And then we'll do 10 and 5 for week 13. And then that will finish off this game. So $21 for week 12, and then $15 for week 13. And then that will finish this savings challenge. This one here is the Happy Hearts Day, where I've made these templates to fit inside of the gum box containers that you can find. They're the packages that you find at the grocery store that have gum inside. I believe it's either, let me see. This is mine right here that I purchased from. And how many pieces are in this, by the way? It's like 30 something pieces. It doesn't really say how many pieces are in it, but it's like 32 or 36 pieces of gum that come when you purchase it inside of this plastic container. And then it has like this lid, and it actually locks into place. So then your money will not fall out no matter what. So yeah, it's very safe in there. So I love it. All right, so let's go ahead and do a new one. This one I had Scott's help with. So I needed to find a new challenge to do. And so I asked those of you who are on my YouTube community channel what I should do with this page. Basically, without the pink dots, I had this page where it was just kind of like, what I did was I designed some pages where I just was like putting stickers in my planner, or in my junk journal, sorry. I also use it sometimes as a planner also, but anyway. So I had 2 sticker sheets, and I used these square stickers to use as tabs on the side of my junk journal, just so then they stick out, so then I can navigate to my savings challenges much easier. And so I put it on my YouTube community portion of my channel to ask what I should do with the empty spaces. And there was one person that said to put eggs and maybe like have like amounts underneath the eggs and then roll. However, I don't have any egg stickers. So what I did was I had my husband write in the amounts of $1, $5, $10, or $20 inside of the squares, and then he got pink scratch off stickers and then put them on top of each one of the amounts that he wrote in. So that's the way that we are going to do it. So usually I have like a set amount of stickers that I would scratch off. Like, okay, well, this month I'm going to commit to three scratch offs, and then I would scratch off the 3. But what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to let the dice decide how many of the scratch offs I'm going to scratch off. Once I know how many I'm going to scratch off, then I will roll again, and I will roll whatever I get on the dice, as long as it's not a 6. Then if I, whatever I roll, I'll take this column, and then I'll roll again. And then if I got a 2, then it'll be that column, and then, or it'll be 2 on the column. And then when I roll again, then I will pick one of the numbers from the rows, 1 through 6. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how many scratch offs I need to scratch off for week 12. And of course I have 6. So I have to roll and scratch off 6 dots from these 2 pages. So let's go ahead and see how much I need to save. All right, so that's going to be 1. So that's going to be there. And then I'm going to roll again, and I have 3. So this is going to be my first scratch right here. And so since I don't have a scratcher, I'm going to use my handy dandy pen that I created that you could also find in my Etsy shop. And let's see how much I need to save. And it looks like $1. So $1 is how much I need to save. So let's go ahead and put that down here on the tracker. That's going to be for week number... We're going to do it by the year, so week number 12. And I need to save plus $1, okay? And then that will bring me in up to a balance of $1 there. And then this is right here, the pocket where I'm going to put all of my cash when I am done. And then I'll probably end up utilizing this space right here in my junk journal to maybe just journal about my savings challenge that was created, maybe about Scott creating it, and just having this section as a place to journal about what I'm doing here. All right, let's go ahead and do it again. So we have a 1 again. And then we have a 5. So we're coming here on this one. Move this over here so then I can scratch it off a little easier. And we have, ooh, $20. All right, this is killing me here already, $20. Okay, so let's go ahead and write $20 down. That's again going to be for week 12, and it's going to be $20, so that will bring me up to $21. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's how many we need to fill in there. Okay, now let's go ahead and roll again, and we have a 5, so it's going to be on this bottom row here, and then we have a 3, which is right here. So let's go ahead and see how much we need to save with this spot. And with this spot, I need to save, it looks like $1. Okay, so let's go ahead and write $1 down there. And that's now going to bring me up to $22. All right, let's go ahead and roll again. And we have 3 coming down here. And then we have a 4, so that's this one right here. And on this one, I need to save, well, he definitely likes $1. He must not want me to save a whole lot. I don't know what his what his deal is with these $1. Okay, so that brings me up to $23. All right, let's go ahead and roll again. I have 2 more rolls. And we have a 6. We have to roll again because there's no 6 on the column. No 6 on the column. And 5. Okay, so we got right here 5. And now let's see which number on the row. That is a 6. And that's going to be right here. Let me move this over on flat surface so it's easier for me to... There we go. There we go. We have $10. Look at his writing. It's so sloppy. $10. All right, so let's go ahead and write that down. $10. And that will bring me up to $33. All right, one more roll for week 12. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we've got 2. Good. And then we have 5, which is right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark this one off here. And we have $5. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and write $5 down. So that brings me up to $38 is how much I need to save for the first, for week 12, okay? All right, so now we want to do week 13. Let me go ahead and roll and see how many scratch offs I need to scratch off with week 13 now. All right, so, ooh, that fell off the page here. 4, okay, so we're gonna do 4. So let's go ahead and duplicate 4 times. All right, so now let's go ahead and roll and see what we get. We have 6, I need to roll again. 2, all right, and then 3, that's this one right here. All right, and we have, ooh, $20. $20 with that one. Okay, go ahead and write that down. $20. Now we're getting somewhere. That brings me up to $58 once my cash is stuffed in my book here. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. This is going to be roll number 2, and we have 3 again. And we have 3 right here, this one. All right, so what do we have on this one? We have $10 with that scratch off. Okay, $10. And that will bring me up to $68. All right, 2 more rolls. Where will this get us? Let's see. All right, so we have 2. And then we have 2. This one right here. All right, and on this one, we have $5. All right, $5 for that one. And so that will bring me up to 68 plus 5, $73. Oops, $73. All right, and then the last roll. Let's see what we get with the last roll. Okay, we have, oop, that fell off, and plus it was a 6, so it wouldn't have counted. Okay, so then we have 5, and then we have a 4. That would be this one right here. All right, let's go ahead and scratch this one off and see what we got. And we're back to the $1 again. That is okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, so $1 on that one. And so that will bring me up to $74 inside of my cash envelope. So for week 12, it's going to be $38. And for week 13, I need to save 20, 10, 5, and then 1. So a total of $36. And I'm just going to go ahead and write this down right here, and then I'm going to circle it. And then when I cash stuff the envelope, then I'll highlight those 2 amounts, and that will bring me up to $74. So 38 plus 36, $74. All right, so that is my junk journal savings, and we are going to be starting a whole new junk journal in April because this one is stuffed to the gills, and I still need to add photos, and I still have some other things I need to stuff inside of this, and then this will be complete. And so I love that I was able to put savings challenges inside this. I have 3 savings challenges when I'm done with this one. I'll have 3 savings challenges inside this one junk journal. So super, super cool. And then I put stickers on just different things that I do or things that remind me from this month. And yeah, it's a really neat little album there. Or journal, I should say. I'm looking at the album, this one, the Steampunk Cogs and Gears album. Okay, so now what I want to do is let's go ahead and write down the challenges that we've just done. So then we can see what they've come up to so far. And if they come to $170 or less, then we will put that difference into the Steampunk Cogs and Gears album. So let's go ahead and see what we have. So we have the junk journal right there. And what did we determine here? Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So for week 3, it was $38. And then for week 4, journal was $36. Okay, so that one is done and complete. Then we have Happy Hearts Day. I'm just going to put hearts. Happy Hearts Day. And on that one, it was $21. And then for week 4, it was $15. Kind of splitting that up a little bit. Okay, then we have this one here, which is the 70s challenge. And we had $20, $10, and then $5, and then $6, $36 going into that one. Okay, and then that's going to be the same for week 4. 70s. Okay, and then we have the roll the dice. So I'm going to put dice, and that one was, week 3. Start with week 3. I'm jumping. My savings challenge just fell on the ground. Okay, so let's put dice again. And for week 12, it was $5. And then for week 4, it was $10. Okay. And then we have the save the change. So we'll put change, and that one was 0 for week 3. Change for week 4 was $1.39. All right, and then we have 52 weeks. And for, let's see, get back over here to week 3. 52 weeks. That was $12. And then for week 13, week 4 for March, and week 13 for the year was $13 on that one. Okay, so now let me put all of these challenges to the side. Let me get the one that just fell over here. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and add all of these up and see what we have as far as savings go. And I may or may not add more money into the savings challenge. Depends on how I'm feeling. But if these do come to $170 or less, I do want to put some money into the Steampunk Cogs and Gears. If we go over, then I won't obviously be adding to either one of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and take week 3. That's going to be $38, $21, $36, $5, and then $12. We have plenty. Okay, so this is what I want to do. For week 3, I want to add in, let's go ahead and add in $50 more. add in $50 more there. And that will be right there on that. So that's $162, and we want to bring it up to $170. So that is an $8 difference. So $170 right there. And then this one will be Steampunk, and that'll be $8. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this in right here. Let me get my marker. We have 5, and then 6, and then 7 and 8. All right, and then let's go ahead and write this down. Oh, I didn't write down how much I saved for week 12. I'll have to figure that out. So week number 12, I'll figure that out. And then week 13, oh, actually, I can figure that out here on my tracker. Give me just a moment here. So for week, oh no, I'm on, okay. I am on week 12. Okay, so on week 12, that's right. Week 12 was $8 that we just figured that out. Okay, so $8. Let's see, inside of the album, $284 plus another $8. That'll bring me up to $292. Okay, so that's with the Steampunk Cogs and Gears. Okay, so let me go ahead and add all of these amounts up to make sure that it equals $170. So we have $38, $21, $36, $50, $5, $12, and then $8, $170 even. Okay, perfect. So that goes for week 3. So let's go ahead and write that in, $170 there for week 3 on this tracker, now that we have the total here. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at week 4 and see what we have on this one. So let's see, Steampunk is what I'm going to write here. And we have $36, $15, $36, $10, $139, and then $13. All right, awesome. I can do another large amount on here. Yay! All right, let's do another 50 right there, and we will write in $50 here on the 70s challenge. Oh, I'm so excited that I got to fill in another large amount. Okay, so with that, let's go ahead and add in 50. So that brings me up to $161.39. We want to bring it up to $170.39. So that is a difference of $9. Okay, awesome. We're going to put $9 inside of the Steampunk Cogs and Gears album. All right, so we have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'm almost done with all of the number ones on this album. So $9. So 292 plus 9, that brings me up to $301 inside of this album at the end of this week. Very fun. Okay, so go ahead and write that total down, $170.39. Let me go ahead and do a quick little recount to make sure that I added this up correctly. 13 and then 9, $170.39. Awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get that amount and carry that over to this savings tracker, and I'll write that down for week 4. All right, so we do not have week 5 in the month of March. So that is perfect. And so at the end of this week, once I have all of my cash stuffed, I will come back to this tracker and I'll add those amounts up, and that will give me my grand total of how much I saved for the entire month of March. Once I have that amount here, then I will carry that amount over to this savings tracker here, and I will write that final amount here where it says March. Once I'm done doing that every single week and every single month for an entire year, I will come back to this tracker. I will add all of those amounts up, and then that will give me my grand total of how much I saved for the entire year of 2024. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. For the last 2 weeks worth of savings, Max's parents, or his whole family, well, not his whole family, but his parents and his siblings are here visiting. Max has been on spring break for the last 2 weeks, and so they are actually out right now on a road trip this week. So lots of fun stuff going on for Max. Once they go home, he'll have like a month and a half to 2 months left of his school year here in America, and then he will be venturing back to Germany, where he will meet up with his family once again where he is from. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I enjoyed doing this video with y'all. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, even if it's an emoji, because it definitely helps with the algorithm of this channel. And also, if you like the content on this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell. That way, whenever a video goes up on this channel, then you will be given a notification when that happens. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. And until next time, I will be cash stuffing next. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.